Ask E. Jean is up next.
Today on Behind the Label, an exclusive conversation with fashion superstar Giorgio Armani. We'll hear from Glenn Close, Kim Cattrall, and other celebrities about why they love to wear Armani on the red carpet.
Next on History in Focus, the eagerly anticipated new film, Flags of Our Fathers. Hear from director Clint Eastwood in a rare interview.
It was the first battle of World War II, which was actually done on Japanese soil.
Find out what he has to say about the Iwo Jima heroes and the triumph and heartbreak surrounding the famous flag-raising photograph.
You get it?
Wish I could have seen their faces.
Plus, other legendary photos from World War II and the forgotten history captured on film. Then, from 1945 to now, the secrets of taking photos under fire.
The Iwo Jima flag raising was also caught on film, and later we'll show you those images. But first, more from Clint Eastwood and the rarely seen photos that also inspired him.
Clint Eastwood loves detail. He researches his films quite thoroughly, and he is interested in history and in getting things right.
Let him get this shot there, and then go, and just walk right up as close as you can.
We recreated that picture exactly in the film. Clint sort of came over to me and goes, I have some ideas about some pictures I remember. That stuff wasn't in the script. Those were just inspirations that he had. The look on the face of the wounded man, it's just kind of dazed. Those things were really important to him. I see it and it immediately takes me back to climbing the berm.
When you're in a situation like that, it's a meat grinder. You have to look to the guy that's on your left and your right and hope that he's got your back.
If you'll notice, their heads are down because the enemy is no doubt firing right over them and right at them.
We looked at the pictures and I just tried to place people and get people in approximate position.
One of the photos that Clint Eastwood used is a picture certainly taken from a battleship. That's a photo that just tells the reader about the incredible might and resources of the American war effort.
This little puppy.
Hey!
Good morning, Andrea.
Hey, Eddie. Good morning,
Aaron.
Albert.
Connie, how y'all doing?
Hi. Pretty good.
You ready for it?
We're ready.
Okay. What do you think we need to do in here? What's going on?
This whole room is completely boring.
I agree with you there. I agree with you completely.
Everything.
So we got to get some paint and some color in here.
Color and paint.
It's wicked hot in here. We need it needs to be a lot cooler.
We are right along. I think I'm going to be a puddle on the floor before this is out. Connie,
I think the island. I think a little bit bigger.
We are right on the same page. This is what I'm thinking. Bigger island, more seating, color on the cabinets up and down. We may do something with this cabinet over there to match this. I think we need some sort of seating, like a little bench. And then, you know, a lot of color. Color, color, color. All right.
Absolutely.
First thing, just grab something.
Okay.
We'll get it out here and we'll get this done.
All right,
let's go.
After I got busted, they either gave me an option to get sent to boot camp or go to drug court. And they said drug court was designed to help people get off drugs. You know, I figured that's what I needed because that's what my problem was drugs.
All right, update us, please, on Justin.
Justin had been doing well. He missed his GED classes last week.
What was happening last week that you couldn't make the appointment?
I had nothing on my schedule.
He was pretty ornery last week.
Mom, what was he? Why did he have to miss that appointment last week? Do you know?
Why? Because I didn't wake him up and he didn't get up and he didn't get ready.
You overslept for a 3 o'clock
I
appointment?
went back to sleep. I woke up and I went back to sleep.
He sleeps at 2 or 3 o'clock.
Well, you have to go to bed at, what's your curfew?
No.
You need to be in bed by 10 p.m. till the next time I see you. Okay? Ain't no reason for you to be sleeping until 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
We sometimes in drug court impose house rules on the kids, and those rules could include curfews. It could include a bedtime. Say that the child has a curfew at 9 o'clock. Our staff and the law enforcement officer may show up on their doorstep at 9:30, 9:45, 10 o'clock. Just knock on the door, child's there, curfew's passed, we're on our way.
Justin, there is nothing keeping you from getting out of this program other than you just lazy, and you know you are. And I want you in bed by 10 o'clock, okay? For the next couple weeks.
It's New York Fashion Week, the Spring 2006 collections. The world's leading designers, their show-stopping looks, the hippest stars, and the hottest parties. You've got total access. We'll show you what everyone will be wearing next spring. We'll even bring you the debut of rocker Gwen Stefani's new line. It all starts right now. Welcome to Styles Look at New York Fashion Week. I'm Finola Hughes, here in the penthouse of the very elegant Bryant Park Hotel. We've got a bird's eye view of the famous tents, and in the next 2 hours, we'll guide you down the catwalks, show you what'll hit the stores in the coming months, and give you a backstage pass to the hottest shows at the world's premier fashion event. We'll rub elbows with the beautiful people and A-list celebs. It's a big job, but I have help from my fashionista friends.
Hi, I'm Robert Brodie, and I'll be cruising backstage and delivering you all the drama of New York Fashion Week.
How does it make it from runway to the rack? I'm Ioana House, and I'm going to show you which fantastic fashions are likely to make it from 6th Avenue all the way to Main Street.
It's not all work here at Fashion Week. These people know how to party too. I'm Carmen Electra, and I love to party. And believe me, there are some great parties here at Fashion Week.
Hey, we're two of the hosts of Style's Modern Girls Guide to Life. I'm Claudia.
And I'm Jack.
And we're going to go deep inside the world of beauty and take you backstage
to give you take-home tips from the world's premier makeup artists.
As you can see, we're all working around the clock in the city that never sleeps. Here's Style's own Robert Brodie with a very important question for the citizens of the fashion capital of the world.
Welcome to Reservations Required. I'm Jacqui Malouf. Lots of restaurants serve Japanese food, but for an authentic dining experience straight from Tokyo, few can compete with Megu. Located in downtown Manhattan, Megu is the first business venture in America from Foodscope, a highly successful restaurant group based in Japan. Under the watchful eye of restaurateur Hiro Nishida, Megu has quickly become an instant favorite with the rich and the powerful. Hiro, what does Megu mean?
Megu has two meanings. One is a blessing, and also second is we bring a lot of fresh ingredients such as fish and the vegetable from Japan. That is also meaning the blessing. That's why we call it Megu.
It looks like Megu has already been truly blessed. The dining room is bustling every night with people ready to experience its range of savory dishes. And with the guidance of executive sous chef Juan Carlos Jimenez, every dish is prepared with the utmost care and attention to detail.
Juan Carlos, how would you as chef define the concept of the cuisine in this restaurant?
Basically, modern Japanese cuisine. Japanese cuisine steeped in tradition with a few modern twists.
After searching for 8 long years for the perfect house, interior designer Carol Cattleman came upon this mid-century modernist gem and knew it was home. Using the spectacular pool as inspiration, Cattleman reconfigured the interiors and came up with a glamorous space that sparkles and shimmers. I know it took you years and years to find the perfect house. What was it about this house in particular that made you say, this is it?
I had searched for about 8 years. When I walked through the iron gate and I stepped inside this pavilion, I said, I'm home, this is it.
I think that Carol's house was conceptually this amazing house, but the materials and the detailing of the house was just kind of clumsy, and you could see there was a great idea here, but the way it had been built and put together, and probably also changed over the years, you lost that clarity and the beauty of what was there.
After 30 years in the fashion world, Giorgio Armani has become a living legend. During his illustrious career, he has changed the way we look at fashion with his simplicity, elegance, and impeccable style. He has always stayed true to that design philosophy, and as a result, he continues to garner international attention and keep his fans coming back for more.
I think it's been 20 years that I've been wearing Armani, and for me, it has been effortless elegance.
I just am fascinated by his imagination, use of fabric, and design.
He is like this myth to me. You know, he's just a name. He's this iconic label.
True to form, Mr. Armani recently made headlines when he arrived in the Big Apple to show his latest collection after a long hiatus from the New York runways. Soon after this historic event, I was fortunate enough to sit down with Mr. Armani in his spectacular New York City penthouse, and with the help of a translator, talk to him about his extraordinary life.
First of all, Mr. Armani, let me congratulate you. Last night was fabulous. What was interesting about it was very different. It was open to the public, and the biggest name celebrities were there. We've never had that democratic mix before.
I wanted to do a show in New York because it had been a long time since I had been on the New York stage.